A blessed day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to the boss with another video, another update. Alright, so I'm going to get straight tonight. I don't want to waste no time. But first thing first, press up the like button. You see the button when you see on the video will look like this? Yeah, the button there. When you press it, right up, right top. And this is my WhatsApp number. You can also contact me. But anyway, long story short, when you see me post the video about the mother and her child that she said the father is holding in America, not want to send back the child back to Jamaica to she. Alright, so she seek legal advice, she'll get her thing together and she'll do what she can do. But anyway, I'm not coming to talk about that. Another part now, I have her on my live show on a phone call. I'm wanting to listen her phone call. I'm wanting an honest opinion. Is she fighting a losing battle? I want to be honest with me. When me there, I wonder now, guys. She tell me, say, when then their embassy, she sign one paper. So me now I wonder if she sign over our rights to the man. But anyway, when you pay attention, listen to what she say, leave it in her comment and listen to the caller. And make we know if it's a losing battle or she still have hope. I could drive and listen. What she was saying in the video, she never give him full custody, saying if he take a pitney and send him back. Right, Simone?
Yes, sir.
You just did send the child to go up on a little holiday visit. And one thing led to another, and this is where you're at now. Yes, you get me link. Yeah, you try to find ways and means of get back your child in the country. Alright, so that's what we're there tonight. So when I want to ask you, I'm going to ask you some of the questions then where people keep on asking me. One of the questions that somebody asked me today and it stand out and I want to get your to talk about it. So when I want to ask you now, when you did there at the embassy, no, don't listen to me in the background. Turn it down, kind of feedback. Just concentrate on me now. Turn it down.
You hear me clearly?
Yeah, may I hear you better now. Alright, when I want to ask you, enough people ask me now. When you did there at the embassy, Zane, you did sign off on any papers?
Yeah, as I was saying before, I didn't understand the process about the documents and stuff. So he said to me that he was going to come to start out the visitor visa. So we both went to the embassy.
Mm-hmm.
So I did get a paper to sign, but as I said, I didn't see anything on it that said that filing or anything like that. I didn't see anything like that, and I didn't even was taking paying a lot of attention at it because the child was standing at the window,
Mm-hmm.
and I was paying attention to her when you said that Simone signed. So I just hold up my head and I just signed.
Oh, so someone you never, you're telling me that you never read the paper then we written on it, like you take a look on it to see what write on it. You never do that.
Yeah, I look up as that right. I didn't see anything said filing or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. And you have any idea what that paper for? What that paper represent in your child case pertaining to she
No,
child?
because instead that it was a visitor visa, I thought it was just all about that. You understand? So the sign, I was signing the paper now. I thought it was all about that. I was looking to say, okay, it was filing or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't understand the process of this stuff.
So how much paper you sign?
Only one paper.
One paper. Right now, Simone, I wonder if the paper that you sign, if it's a paper where give him legal right and you sign over your daughter to him now. Because right now you're not sure. So that on my mind I know from there somebody call you earlier and said to yourself, I wonder. But prior apart from that, you reach a stage where you can't get
when he was telling me that he wasn't sending back my child and I signed over her to him, I emailed the embassy,
mm-hmm.
and someone from the embassy called me. It was a lady, and I explained to her exactly what he said to me.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that I did not sign over my right to him. I only came here to look about the passport for her to travel. And I said, okay, because that's what he keeps saying.
Okay.
So.
So with all of this happen now, somebody, let me read some of my questions. Somebody said, did the child get a visa in Jamaica or passport?
No, no, she did not. She just received the passport when I went to RGB. Sorry, not RGB. DHL. When I went there to pick up the package, I received the passport for overseas in it and
Oh, so it's a US passport. It's a US passport.
Right, yeah.
Oh, so okay.
But when I received the document with those stuff in it, as I said, I didn't really understand the whole processing of all these documents and what, because me pick up them, they know me the things, so then say it's all about the visiting visa same way. You understand? Never really, when she go over there now and the matter, I said, now send her back. And I was talking to persons and them asked me about the passport, what I get in it, and I tell them, and they're saying that probably a filing file here are probably she's a citizen.
Okay. All right. So bear in mind now the child over foreign now, and you're not getting access to talk to her, is it like, and what the father said to you pertaining to that?
He's saying that she's in school. Every time I call and ask him if he's not going to send her home, he's saying that he's not going to send her back here, and she's in school. So I'm wondering, he keep asking me for her medical record. So I'm asking him why did why need a medical record? He's saying that because when she in Jamaica, she tell him start at her. So I said that's only 2 times. So why did you need medical record? They just a little headache, and that was from she was in Jamaica.
Okay.
So I talked to someone and they said that he needed for her to get into school. So I was like, when the person told me that, no, I mean asked him back about it. And I said, okay, so you're really serious, so you're not sending her home back to me then. You understand?
All right, so I go fast in your life, little now, because I want the viewers them have an idea what go on. You did I say to me, say, 2 of them, him have a next daughter, right?
Right.
Yeah.
2 of them went up.
2 of them went up.
2 of them went up there, and him send me a text, and before I get there, him send me a text on the 12th of July when we have an argument. And he said that he's not going to send her home back because he's saying that I was with the next man. So,
well, on there.
Anyway,
him say him not send back the baby because you are with an next man?
Right. While I was with him said that I was having a relationship with someone else. I was saying that no. So he got upset and he hung up the phone. So I keep calling, and he don't pick up. So I sent him a voice note and I was saying that what he's saying is not right. And I wasn't the next person. So eventually now, from there, I start calling phone every day, I cry, I beg him, everything. Please send her home. I decided so he's not going to send her home. So till July is finished now, almost to the ending of July, he send texts, and I call, he keep telling me that his 2 daughters are in school, and it's only me alone have an issue. The next baby mother don't have an issue. So, to be honest, I did reach out to the baby mother, right? Because I was so confused and I really want to know what's going on. So when I reached out to her and I talked to her, she talked to me and she said no, she didn't give him that agreement to keep the child over there.
Question. The other child, at first, she had traveled to the US too?
No.
Oh, she come and go already?
She traveled in December already.
How old is that one? How old is our sister? How old is that child?
7. She's 7 going on 8 now.
She's 7 and your one is 5. Okay, so your one now.
My daughter just touched 5 July.
July. Oh, she does touch 5 July. Oh,
Right, yeah.
but what may I get from the little reason here right now? Basically, the man say you not get back your pitney because he find out you have a next man. Basically, right there,
Right,
so.
right, yeah.
Okay. So, when I talk to the other lady now, what she say pertaining to fear, she get back for her child come back.
Right, but she was saying to me she didn't give him the okay,
Mm-hmm.
and she said that he called her and asked her if one day that if she can give him the go ahead to keep her over there, and she said no.
Mm-hmm.
So I said to her, but he keep telling me that but you don't have an issue with she staying over there because he's telling me that my child is not coming home back.
Mm-hmm.
So she said she was upset and stuff, and I talk about it. So anyway, it come on to the ending of July.
Mm-hmm.
None of them didn't come home so till sometime early August him send on the next daughter. But he didn't send on my child.
Okay. So they say, say no, it's serious.
It's real serious because they don't send her home. And I reach out to him and I ask him why he send on the next little girl. I still don't send on my child.
So basically, my friend, when you did the embassy, you never did that sign over nothing for you take no pitney. Basically, you just did that sign over and look at documents when you give, but you never read it. That me get from where you say.
Yeah, right, because James said that he just wanted her to come visit him at times.
Mm-hmm.
And then the holiday come because she was supposed to go to December in 2022, but her documents are never ready.
Okay. And somebody did ask, let me explain to somebody. Yes, the child have a US visa, a US passport, right? Is a US passport the child have? Is a US passport she have?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's how you collect in the package.
Passport.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, passport.
Passport.
Passport, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a US passport. Okay. All right. Somebody did ask that, so I answer that for you, for them. All right. So now, with the writer, so now where the father and the stepmother have the child and then now send her back to you. Jane?
But when he used to tell me, said, look, in first data, as I said, I didn't understand. He tell me, say, she was start traveling first, and said her documents, her passport, instead of a carry it, the mother of a carry it to the airport and get it stamped every 6 months. Did not tell me about him first daughter. So him go ahead and him say when my daughter gets you and she out here is the same thing. Me have to go to the airport every 6 months and get her passport stamped. So I said, okay. So I don't know, but that thing did tell me. So I don't know.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
But I am really scared because as I said before, I did just like how you don't understand the process of the paperwork and stuff. I didn't understand it either. So know that him saying now send her back out here and the home that she's in, she's not safe, and it's not safe for her to be there.
Why you say she's not safe to be at the home?
Because while both of us was in a relationship, he shared with me that he have the wife have 2 children for him, 1 girl, 1 boy. And the daughter got pregnant at 10 or 11. He told me that it was 12, but when I speak to...
The daughter get pregnant at 10 or 11?
Right.
So that is the stepmother now of your daughter?
No, not the stepmother. The wife's daughter.
No, man, I'm saying, I said, your daughter, she would have been, the mother of the daughter, they will get pregnant at 10 or 12. As she have your daughter now, over there.
Right. She's the same one in the voice note.
Jesus, God, that's not safe.
So.
That's not safe at all.
So, him tell me, say, every time in their work, no matter the hours when he come in, anytime he come in, the child is not in the house, and he keep on ask the wife, where's the child? The wife said that the child is at her friend. So every time he come in, the child are next door of our friend. So eventually she come in pregnant.
Pregnant. Okay. So that the pitney, that big pitney now. Big pitney
Yeah,
now.
she's in her 20s now, right?
Okay.
So I'm saying that if
No,
he
no,
said
yeah.
if at the time,
Knowing all of that, I'm coming like knowing all of that, you don't feel safe for your pitney growing at the environment there. Knowing say other lifestyle you did happen before.
And is this same lady who himself wasn't a good mother. And as her own child, she neglected up like that and she become pregnant. So why would she have my child there and why would he want my child to be there? My child is not safe.
Wow.
And the fact of the matter is I didn't give him the okay to keep her. We agreed for her to just come for the holiday because it's her father. I never really tried to keep her away from him. Never.
Okay.
Anything if when she out here, I teach her to read, teach her ABC or 4 times or 2 times, I have them in a video or send them to him. Or is just when she born, he never out here. So I just always try to build a band with the 2 of them.
And the video where you send me, I'm not gonna lie. The video where you send me, when his stepmother says spin a roll, and then something the little girl looks sad in the video. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not seeing a happiness in her face. Like she does look like somebody will last. Like she must say.
No, he's not the first person who said that.
No, she look like somebody last. Like she said, when me there are them a force her if he does do things, you know. You don't see her look of face. I don't see no smile on her face. I don't see the lady in her background say, spin a roll. Your mother is a wicked girl, but say, Ray. Look how you look good now. So you look like you never did that.
The picture when we get here, she's not happy on the picture then because my child, I know my child, I understand, and she's a baby and never stand on my child for go live there, understand? Never stand her for go live over there. But I stand her for the holidays, so I expect her to come home. And then the environment that she's in is not safe, you understand? Because her own child get pregnant at 12 and he was saying that she wasn't a good
him say so she wasn't him say it out her own mouth, so she wasn't a good mother.
Right. Him say it out her own mouth.
Oh God.
Out her own mouth. She's sending my jail much in time and stuff. So why would they want to keep my child there?
Oh boy. What a situation. Oh God. Out of all of this, I just one thing now I worry me. You see the paper where you sign in the embassy? I just the little paper thing there. I don't know what they did on it. I don't know if you can upload a copy of it to see what did that now. You go back and check them and tell them the situation.
Yeah, I go back and check because as I said, I didn't really, the first time I didn't really trust because I never really know say. As I said, the document when I started up, I never really know say it would really turn out to be like this. We say, okay, we can keep her over there and send her because she's a citizen and stuff. But let me ask you something. As I said, I don't understand why people ask me for the medical record.
Oh, he always ask for the medical record?
Right, yeah.
Oh, let me ask somebody on the live. Guys, she's asking why always asking for our medical record. Can you guys, somebody who know about the system, explain to her why you keep on asking about it? Let me see in the comments. For school. Oh, somebody said for school. Somebody said for school. Let me read the other text. Hold on, let me see. She need it for school. Okay, somebody said she need it for school. So it look like that's why. Go ahead.
But him said she's in school. And I didn't send it to him.
Oh. He said she's in school. So she would have, that means a guy she cannot get into school without a medical record, basically. So one out of 2 things, maybe him a lie, or maybe something in pull some strings or something. I don't know. I don't know the system work over there. So people say she need it for school, so it look like that's why I'm asking for it.
Yeah, because when I called to ask to speak to her, he keep telling me that medical record or else you won't be hearing.
Oh, he say he might check you say he need the medical record or else you're not going to hear from her. That's why
right.
Oh, so it look like the medical record important.
I share with you? Right, because I share the voice note today with him and I said.
Okay, okay. Oh, I need it. Okay. Wow. Oh. So maybe you have something right now where him really want.
Right, right.
I go open the phone line on the party, the medical record, and hear what them say, and so you can listen and get more insight. One next thing more I ask you before you go. Oh God, the question slip out of my head. Jesus God. I can't make a go and ask you a question. Oh yeah. When last you hear from him? From your baby father? More the audience I'm here.
I call him today was Sunday. I call him Saturday and asked him for her, and he said that he's not home, he's at work.
Okay. And when you say, you did tell me, say, him you say send something to your phone today or something?
Oh yes, yes. The video.
Oh, the video that I posted. You see the video?
Right.
And him send it.
Right.
And
him send it to my phone and said that and continue with the lies.
Oh, it's a continue with your lies.
Right. So I didn't reply to him or anything because I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Wow. What a situation. People say she's not in school yet. Sort of something. I got me phone line, guys. 2773254. Let me try to get at least 5 calls about that. Let me have an understanding. Make sure you can listen and hear. Okay. So, here what you do now. Just go and watch the show. I don't think I have no more questions. You have anything else you want to put out there? You can talk now before me get to the calls.
That's the help me need to understand because my son's stupid and stuff, but
no man, listen now, everybody make mistake. Listen to me, someone. Everybody make mistake and you trusted this man is a baby father, so you believe say do the best things for the best interest of your child. You never know that he will take your child and wall her and now and send her back come to you. So I could talk straight. So everybody make mistakes. So you learn from this next time. Whether you get something and you see if you sign something, you read it before. Or you truly believe in this man, he manipulate your head and make you believe in him and you get tricked. And that me say.
Right, yeah.
Straight up.
And when do know I'm keep on asking for my child, the doctor said, oh wicked can you be? Because you take my child behind my agreement and then you're going to tell me say because one money from you and you're not going to send me no more money, so I'm asking back for my child. I said, what? But you see when they just start out the documents them too, yesterday our birth paper and the consular the consul of birth of America, something like that. That's what look back on it. Him take it and instead him have to carry them over to go register in the system. So as I said, I don't understand nothing about the US thing.
Yeah,
so I thought that so I said to myself that well because she was the first time she gonna be over there, probably not to put her in the system. So I didn't know. So I don't know what system I don't know like I said put her in the system. Is any like anything in sign up to do or I don't know.
Alright. What more you do now? I make you hang up and more you listen you call them what them have to say. When I say about 6 missed calls, so let me get them in, more elaborate on the medical record and the paper where you sign off. Them are 2 things more I must talk about. Alright, so thanks and just go and listen and see what go on and hear for yourself. So you can learn a thing or 2, alright?
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Yeah man, cool. Alright guys, 1 call at a time may I take, alright? 1 call at a time, please. Soon miss call, I will call on the back shortly. But don't call when somebody on the line. Let me just call back after me soon miss call, alright? When you like up your life, no man, we cannot have 600. We talk about this every night. There's no way we keep a show and we have the likes them. We need the likes them. The more the likes go up, you will get more interaction with people. So when you press up your like button, man, if you don't have super chat, you can send up on a super chat or something. Support the channel, please. Hello, what go on?
Yeah, good night.
Good night, what's up? Yeah.
All right. Let me clear up something with the medical record. For the child to be admitted in school, they have to produce their immunization record. So what he wants it to do is to present it to the school for the child to be admitted in school.
Question.
So if the child...
Question. That means that
Yes.
the child cannot get into school as we speak right now, basically. Right now.
Without it, because they have to make sure that the child is up to date with her immunization.
Okay.
If she is short of any, then the parents have to take the child to the doctor to get them updated before she can be admitted in school.
Okay.
All right? So, all right, I'm done with that part now. Now, with the mother, let me back up a little bit. She mentioned that the other daughter have to go to the airport every 6 months to get our stamp in our passport. Yes, because a U.S. citizen, they don't give you more than 6 months in the country. So anything over 6 months, you overstay. So if you want to extend it, you have to go to the airport and get an additional extension, which they will stamp in your passport, which means the other child is a U.S. citizen. The child have a U.S. passport. That's him older sister. Now, the mother, when she went to the embassy, I can't tell her exactly which form she signed. He filed a CRBA with the immigration. That form can take anywhere from 2 weeks to 4 weeks for him to get the approval. As a U.S. citizen, he come there, he filed that form, the mother have to sign the form, the mother have to be, both parties, mother and father have to be present when they do the interview for him to get the child stay to come to America. What happened when she went there, that form that she signed is that very same form, meaning that she agreed that the father is the child's father, who is a U.S. citizen. Therefore, the child automatically become a U.S. citizen, so the child get a U.S. passport. That passport, the father can choose to keep the child here or send the child back. Unfortunately, he did not explain to the mother what he was up to, right? But the child did not come here illegal. The child came here as a U.S. citizen. The child of a U.S. citizen, a parent who is a U.S. citizen. So therefore, when he come here with that passport, he can go to the Social Security office and with the passport and get a Social Security number for the child. So I don't worry about that. The child, the two of them already have their Social Security number because they are already a U.S. citizen and they have their U.S. passport to prove it. No. Did the mother know what she's signing? I don't think so. That doesn't mean that she signed over her parental right. She gave him permission to take the child out of the country, and it's his child, so it's his choice if he wants to keep the child here or if he wants to send the child back. What she can do now, because remember, I know she was there present, she signed the form, she didn't read it, and she did not ask the immigration officer to explain it to her because she trusts the man.
Right. That's how I get to.
And listening to her, I don't think she's an unreasonable person. If the father had asked her to let him keep the child and send the child on holidays to visit, I don't think she would do that. But based upon our conversation, that man have her up because him can't have her as him booty call. Him go and him get her and use her when him ready. Because this is how some fathers are. They have to be sleeping with the mother constantly. No, the wife, no. Me have a message for she. But first of all, what I am saying is that she had to agree do it for the man. So both the wife and the father planned this. And the child mother had no clue what they were doing, that they were planning to take her child. No, the mother is not dead. The only time the father had full custodial rights of the child is if the mother died or she signed over her parental right, which she did not do, because that's not what that form is for. That form is just admitting that it's his child, is a U.S. citizen, so the child automatically become a U.S. citizen and therefore is entitled to a U.S. passport.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So, if she can prove, which it's easy to prove, that she did not understand what she signed, she just take his word for it. She didn't ask the immigration officer to explain it, because if she did, the immigration officer have a right to do two things: either explain it to her or reschedule the interview and let her go about her business and find ways to get a lawyer or somebody paralegal to explain the forms to her. If that had been done, then she would realize what she's signing, but the man tricked her. And she can prove it based upon the fact that he using this as a leverage against the mother to take away the child, to punish the mother. Nobody is saying that he does not have right to his child. Yes, he does, but the child has two parents, and he has no right to brainwash, samplify, undermine the mother, and take the child. And the worst thing about it now, that he is not allowing the child to speak to the mother.
Right.
If the mother gets an immigration attorney, an easy case that him have to share custody of the child because she did not understand what she signed. She just take his word for it, and she trusted him. And it can further identify the fact that he's using the child for his own vendetta against the mother, because he can have him away with the mother. No. If she also can prove that where the child is staying is not conducive to a place where the child, remember now, the child is a minor. The child is a minor. And that child cannot stand up for herself. The child is at their mercy. And he took the child with the intention to send the child back. That's what the mother thought. And he did not send back the child. So if that mother can get in touch with immigration and have them send out social worker at the house, because him have no right to withhold the child from the mother. The child was born 5 years ago, and all that child knew was his mother. And I have a message for the wife. Somebody called in last night and said, oh, they might tear up the stepmother, and you have the woman could take care of the picnic and this and that. No, she's not doing that. And I tell you why. If she was a conscious and a fair mother, she would put aside what happened between the man and the baby mother and put the needs of the child first. Because that child is suffering mentally, emotionally, and psychologically.
Wow.
The child is 5 years old, and to be just ripped, is not like the child was visiting like the other sister all the time, and then one at a time she go for good. It would be different because it gives the child some time to get used to that family on that side and her mother, right? How can she be a good woman when she do not want the child to talk to the mother, and knowing that the child is only 5 years old?
True.
And the mother is all she had ever known. No, the message that I want to send to this lady, I know you agree to keep the child, because when the child is not in the picture where the mother is concerned, keeping the child, then your husband will not have to deal with the mother. And you do that because you are insecure. You are insecure, but put your own feelings aside and think about, I understand based upon what the lady said that she's a mother as well. And you put yourself in this lady's situation to know that you have your child all this time and for the child to be taken away from you under false pretense. And you can't even talk to your child or have a video call with your child. Lady, put yourself in this young lady's position and see how you could live with that. And if you love that little girl, you will allow that little girl to talk to her mother.
True.
And if the father do not want to do so, you should be the one to convince the father, said, no, it is wrong. She is young. She need her mother. She need to hear her mother's voice. She need to speak to her mother. And if him still say, no, wait till when him going to work and call the mother and say, talk to your daughter, video call your daughter. You understand? Because I am telling you this tonight. That's why we see a lot of troubled children out there. It is no different from when a mother and a father raising children in the home and one of the parents missing. It's called a broken home, and the children, them, take it to heart. They start to blame themselves. They start to act out. And I'm telling you, and this is for the father as well. Sir, if you keep away that child from her mother at 5 years old now, she's old enough to know that her mother had loved her and cared for her. And if you keep this little girl from her mother, you are raising a monster. Because when that child becomes 12, 11, 13-year-old, 15, 18, that child is going to run away. That child is going to give you hell, you and your wife in the house. And then you're going to ask, what went wrong? Where did you go wrong? Because you keep the child from her mother.
Wow.
Put your own feelings aside and allow the child to speak to her mother. Because there is a right and a wrong way to do things. I know you want to stroke your ego, but you should have come clean with the lady and tell her that you want to keep the little girl.
Wow.
And you will send her during the holidays to visit with her and allow her to start to talk to the child on a regular basis and video call. I don't think this lady would have denied you. But all he was thinking about is to get back at the mother. And I'm telling you, if you love your daughter tonight, and if you want your daughter to grow up to be a whole child, allow the child to speak to the mother and work out something. I know you started on the wrong footing, but you try and get back on the mother good side and communicate with the mother and do this thing right for the child's sake, for your sake, your wife's sake, and the mother's sake. And I would suggest to the lady, keep all of the video, all of the text and everything, because at 5 years old, they can poison her mind against you. And if when that child becomes 18 or 16 or whenever, and she can go on her own, and she find you and say, Mommy, why did you give me away? Why you didn't call me? Why you didn't this? You have the proof to show to that child that this was not my doings. This was your father's doing. You understand me?
Yeah.
But if I were you, I would get an immigration lawyer. I would tell them all of these things. Let them know how he trick you. Let them know how he's keep people. And let the court fight it out, because you have right to be a part of your child's life. And it looked like the father forget. Let me tell you, sir, if you're listening, remember this is America. This is dog country, woman country, and picnic country. You remember that. So if you are doing what you are doing and destroying the child emotionally and mentally, you're sending the child to school, the child soon start act up in school.
Wow.
You soon go to school, a meeting when the child goes to school and start to act up in school. You think it's going to take long? Watch and see. And if lady, do not let them do this to you. He's manipulating you. And the woman, the wife, she is no better because of her insecurities. Let the woman see her child on video call. Let the lady talk to her child. And if you want the child to come and live with you, do it the right way. You alone didn't get her. You did not carry her for 9 months.
All right, trying
Respect the mother as the mother that who she is. And let the lady have access to her child. I don't want puss pick me, I want dog puppy you take. That's a human being. And that child have emotions. That child and children internalize things. But you see, when they bust out, trust me, sir, you are going to have trouble on your hand because that little girl is going to resent you. So, lady, if you're listening, fight for your child. You need to be a part of your child's life. You need to know what's going on with your child. You need to be able to talk to your child. And the law allows that.
All right, China.
Especially in America. Me don't know about back in Jamaica, but right here in America, the law allows you to be a part of your child's life.
All right.
And I knew from I heard this that he had a U.S. visa for the child because that's the only form that he can file. Because, Damien, let me tell you something. I've known because me do immigration papers for people, for Jamaican, free. I don't charge them. But let me tell you something. When you, as a U.S. citizen, go to Jamaica and bring your children them to embassy to get a visa to travel just to come visit until their filing come true, they tell you to no. They are going to deny you and tell you go file for your children. They are not giving you no visa. So no visa, him get a U.S. passport. So the child is legal in America and him do get a social security for that child too. Because she's a U.S. citizen, him just take the passport and go to Social Security office and then just send it in the mail, come give him. You understand?
Okay. All right. I'm going to try to get in two
don't
more
be
caller.
fooled.
Yeah. All right, China.
Yes.
Thank you very much for the
Yes.
information
Okay.
there. I hope she'll listen. All right. I'm going to get to our next caller. Big up yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.